Yo, what's going on YouTube? Technically T, and before we get started, man, I want to welcome all the new people who have joined the gang, who has joined the army from my previous video, the S10 Plus cancellation leading to the S10e pre-order. So if you didn't see that video, man, I will be sure to link that video above and definitely down below, man. So all my new subscribers, man, welcome to the channel. Technically T, man, here's some new merch, man. So you want to go cop some merch for people who join and for the people who's been rocking with me this whole time, be sure to check the link below. But let's go ahead and get into this video real quick, man. So yeah, the term peasant phone, and you see the title, does or is the Samsung Galaxy S10e considered a peasant phone in your eyes? Now for me, I know the answer to that, man, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So what actually is the definition of a peasant phone? Because I really hate that definition began floating around the interwebs of people calling phone peasant's phone. I really think it all started when Apple came out with the iPhone XR, and just because it wasn't a premium $1,200, $1,150 cost device, therefore it was low budget, low tier, low spec, aka a budget phone. Now, does being a peasant phone actually means just because it's the lowest price of the lineup? I mean, we got the S10, what, at $800, $900, and then we got the S10 Plus at $1,000. Do you want every device to be $1,000? Do you want every device to be $1,100, $1,200, all the way up to $1,600 when we are talking about the maxed out S10 Plus? And then we're not even going to get started talking about the foldable devices, because we're almost talking about $2,000, $2,600 probably with tax. You're looking at almost like $3 grand for a cell phone that folds into a tablet. But we're not really going to get into that. We're going to talk about that in another video. This is about the term peasant phone. Now I really feel that's a jacked up term, man. It's just a messed up, it's a borderline disrespectful term, because how are you gonna call a phone that someone can afford a peasant phone? And that's part reason why I'm reviewing the S10e, because if you follow my channel, I've always done the biggest and best flagships. The XR is the only phone that I kind of veered away from the Plus models, the Notes. You know, I veered away with the XR, but that was to give it a different perspective on the channel, man. Everybody can't review the biggest and best of everything, so therefore, everyone can't afford to go out there and spend $1,000 on them. So that's why companies come up with these AKA peasant, economy, budget, whatever phones you call it. I always call them budget friendly, and just like someone in my comment section said, essential. S10 essential, man, because it gives you the essentials without sacrificing a lot of specs. You know what I mean? That's the reason that was going on in the comment section of my last video, man. People are like, yo, you went with the budget phone, you went with the peasant phone, you went with the low spec phone. Just because a phone has a 1080p display, I'm losing a telephoto lens, it is a smaller form factor, I'm losing a little bit of battery life. Everybody is speculating on battery life, and the phone is even out yet. How do you know how long the S10 is going to last? If you're going strictly by numbers, that's really not the way to do it, man, because a lot of these phones have been surprising you, and we can say that about the XR, because the battery life, the milliamp hour wasn't that great, so everybody's saying the battery life is going to be trash, and then comes to find out the XR probably had the best battery life of any device that I probably ever owned. I want people to kind of stop judging a book by its cover, man. Stop reviewing a device before it actually comes out, and stop saying that specs are terrible and this is a peasant phone. There isn't no such thing as a peasant phone. So I really want the internet to just kill that version. The S10e is just as capable as its big brothers, the S10 and the S10 Plus. It's just missing a few features, but Samsung didn't cripple it like Apple did the XR. This is the question for everybody in the comments, man. If you're watching this video, what justifies, what actually is a peasant phone to you? Because I really want to know, man, because that term has been getting thrown around a little too much when we are talking about more of the budget friendly phones. And I'm all for companies coming out with these phones, man, because me personally, there's no way I can keep paying for $1,200, $1,100 phones, man. Too many phones coming out, man. You can't spend $1,100 on every single phone. So question to y'all, man, what do you consider a budget phone? What's your definition of a budget phone? It is the S10e a budget phone for you, man? But technically T, man, if you're just stopping through for the first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Definitely like and comment down below, and definitely stay tuned to the channel for all S10e coverage coming up. Should be getting on release day, so expect that unboxing. We're going to get into it fully, man. But technically T, I'm up out of here. Later.